Why am I not as motivated as I used to be? Why does my motivation fade away? Is there a way to stay motivated? I'm sure you've had thoughts like these before. I know because 1, you're watching a video about how to get motivated. And 2, it happens to everyone. You're not alone. Lack of motivation is a part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to be your experience day after day. In this video, I'm going to talk about the #1 reason why people lose motivation and one powerful practical tool to get your motivation back and keep it every day. Coming up. Hi, I'm Mike, a co-founder of Lead with Words, and I'm here to help you increase your influence. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Okay, first, I have to dispel the motivation myth because it's so prevalent and so damaging. The motivation myth says that I must feel a certain way about taking action and then I will take action. That's why people say, I feel motivated or I don't feel motivated. The word feel is the problem. Feeling motivated is not something that will last. You can feel motivated like you can feel in love. Yet there's large groups of people that are falling in and out of love and falling in and out of motivation. Now, no one actively promotes this idea, but rather how we talk about motivation leads us to this belief. We need to change the conversation. Let's look at the word motivation to get a better understanding of what it really means, because a wrong definition will lead to wrong thinking, wrong action, and ultimately a lack of results. The twist here is we're going to look at the Chinese word for motivation. I love the Chinese language. In 2012, I tested at the highest level of fluency a foreigner can test for in Mandarin Chinese. The Chinese word for motivation is 动力, action, power. It is the power to act. You see, the definition of motivation is much broader than a feeling that makes one want to do something. If you're motivated by a short-term feeling, you will have short-term results and most likely miss your long-term goals. Now that we know what motivation is and isn't, let's answer those 2 key questions. First, how do I get motivated? We don't lack motivation because we no longer love the things that we've always loved. Rather, we lack motivation when we forget why we do them. To get motivated, you need to connect with your why. Your why is your motivation. It is your power to act. I found the best way to do that, the best way to get long-term motivation, is to envision a clear, well thought out future. Think about what you really want in life. What do you want your life to look like in 1, 5, 10, 30 years? That's your vision. That's your real motive for acting. Practically speaking, this means you need to take time to think about your future. What are your values? What do you want to accomplish and why? What do you want to be in your life in terms of your profession, relationships, health, spiritual life, travel, leisure, giving back, whichever categories matter to you? I suggest journaling for a few weeks until you have a clear idea of your vision. Writing this down will help you clarify what you really want in life versus, oh, what would be nice, or just something you started believing you wanted without really thinking through it. Now, once you get your vision, you want to ask question #2. How do I stay motivated? What's worked for me? A vision board. A vision board is a vivid visual representation of your desired future. That clear, well thought out future you've journaled about for weeks and nailed down. Find or create pictures of the things you want in your life and be as specific as possible. A vision board is a great way to visualize all the things that are important to you and that you want to see in your life. Spouse, children, faith, work, travel, investments, vehicles, once-in-a-lifetime experiences, hobbies, passions, and more. There should be an emotional connection with everything on your vision board. So a pile of money shouldn't be there if it really only means a pile of money to you. A pile of money that represents you're debt-free and thus you feel more free, more stable, more able to help others. That can be a powerful image. An effective exercise for daily motivation is to look at your vision board and go through your images one by one. For each image, say the following pattern out loud. Time, verb, image, feeling. That is the timeline for realizing that part of your vision, the present tense form of the verb be, do, have, etc., a clear, vivid description of that image, and the present tense form of how you feel. For example, in 3 years, I have my PhD in clinical psychology, and I feel incredibly accomplished, empowered to help others, and proud of my persistence in my studies. This is a powerful exercise that'll keep all the important things at the forefront of your mind. Your to-do list will tell you which and how much wood you need to chop today, and that might not motivate you, but your vision board will give you a vivid and emotional picture of what you're building with that wood in the coming years. Want to stay motivated? Look at your vision board every day. Let's take a look at my vision board as an example. I chose these categories: faith, family, health, business, investing, travel and home, hobbies and vehicles. You can always update your vision board, but it's best to create something that can last at least 1 year, if not many years. So choose photos that really mean something to you. Don't just grab random stock photos, okay? This sounds simple enough, right? So why don't more people do it? Well, the first reason is fear of failure. People choose not to think specifically about the future because having a clear target means failure is possible. It's easier to have no clear target. No clear target means I can never miss it. I can't fail. But when you think about it, the only real failure is settling for mediocrity and missing the exciting adventure of testing the limits of your potential. Don't let fear of failure stop you from bringing your vision to life. Start creating a clear target. A vision board is a great place to start. The second reason more people don't create a vision and a vision board is the just grind mindset. If I just work hard enough, if I'm just productive enough, everything will work out. It's not true. Without vision, you won't last. Think of it like this. If you only have a vision and no goals, you're just a dreamer. Without vision and only goals, life is a drag. But vision unified with goals means you are dangerous. You're going to be a world changer, and that's the state you want to be in, where you're chopping that wood every day, and you have a vivid picture of the castle that you're building day by day, and that motivates you to keep on chopping. So, you want to get motivated and stay motivated? Journal until you have a clear vision. Get it down on paper in a way that gets your blood pumping, and look at it every day. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more content just like this, and we will see you in the next video.